I'm a paper fan.
This is a serious misflight product, and you bring salt sand, it's right. And the only thing here is if you put your sound to max, watch the max, and listen very attentively. I don't want this one to work. Wait, I hear it. Oh, I hate that. I thought this one was going to be busted. Oh, that's fun. That's confirmed, and that is actually terrifying. This is the new music disc, which you can only find in the ancient city, and the myth says if you play it for long enough...
Oh, my tablet is naked now.
What the?
Look, my tablet's naked.
Did you guys spawn this? Yeah, you freaking idiot. You're such a jerk, dude. You're such a jerk for doing that, by the way. I literally was about to confirm this myth. You really think why is it a myth? Oh, man. Yeah, because there's a word behind this, right? I'm not falling for that, Rob. Why go dark? Hey, let me tell you something. Beautiful people, at nighttime, in an ice biome, there's a chance that a snow golem what is stop, okay, look, I'm actually trying to hunt for the snow golem.
I'm underneath the fountain.
So maybe you should try to help me. Why are you looking up? What are you looking at? I want to see this. Keep distracting you. Hell yeah, there's no going What is that? That is not the snow golem. Hey, yo,
I say catch you if you fall.
Cause if you like them, fuck 'em all.
Catch you off my knees, put myself on your feet, just so you can take advantage of me.
Tell me how it feels sitting up there. Feels so
Catch you if you fall. And if they laugh, then fuck them all. Catch you off your knees, put you right back to your feet, just so you can take advantage of me. So tell me how you feel.
Now I am sad. Are you sure about that? What the heck?
how do I get out?
The winner actually won! A wolf came
If you laugh, then fuck them all.
Alright, Wolf, let's see what you got, buddy.
I am still
We're
recording.
gonna tame Sparky. Good luck, buddy. Go! Oh my, it actually won! No matter what, you cannot blow up reinforced deep slate, which, I mean, we're gonna see. Impressive. Eggs and snowballs can distract the warden. Okay, look at it, he actually follows the snowball. Okay, what about the egg? Let's go! I can't
I
believe it!
know from my love was gone. I say catch you if you fall.
Now drop the
But if you laugh, then fuck them all.
Are you filming?
What?
Hold up.
Oh my
No, I'm
gosh,
not.
dude, mining with TNT is actually useful now. You can block a Warden supersonic
I
streak
didn't
with a
know
shield. This is a
if
great
my
time
love
to
was gone. I say catch you if you fall. And if they laugh, then fuck them all.
Surrounded by azalea bushes, and zombies can't jump over them. I mean, the thing is, these are only one block high. I mean, as you can see, I can jump over them.
I'm pretty sure Dad's not needed. Nope. No, I don't fucking know. It's just clear, but I'm thinking of it.
Hold up, let's go. You were protecting
I was protecting you. You were protecting me. Yes, protecting you. Lily, could I do that on your tablet? Because mine doesn't pause like yours does.
So,
You can play on my account. I don't have that many friends. I only have you, but
no, not right now.
I don't really want to talk right now. That's okay. You never really did. I've been screaming every day. Please let me out. Hold up, let you out? You couldn't protect yourself. I was protecting you. You were protecting me. Yes, protecting you. Everybody in this world was rejecting you. Nobody out here can accept you. No, everybody could accept you. You built walls up here behind the shame, and I guess that I'm partially to blame. I don't know what to say. No explain. You're making no sense to me. It all just sounds like a guess to me. Bro, your trauma made me just a memory. Ain't nobody in this world remembers me. So you wanted them to hurt you, and that's not what I'm saying. Well, you basically are every time that you told me.
I think I did it. No. Lily, how do you get it for you to hear yourself on screen record?
Microphone.
But I don't have a microphone anymore.
Well, if it shows this, that means the microphone's on.
I don't have a microphone anymore because. Okay.
It doesn't just work with headphones.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway. Anyway.
No, I don't want to sign into this. So my math, that's my mom. That's it. So adorable. I'm different Oh no! I don't like this one. I don't like this there. I'm not a big fan of it. What? What thing? I'm filming. Don't mind the music in the background, it's my dad. I know there might be a little bit of stuff.
For those of you who don't know, I'm in Brookhaven, and the game is like this. But there's a problem, because a long time ago, Brookhaven was very different. Everything in it was much simpler, and there are also buildings that were removed. And today, I want to see with you the oldest version of Brookhaven. So for that, I called my friends, and they are right here. But guys, I'm going to stop right here, so they can pass in front of me. Perfect, they passed. Now I'm going to pass here again and cross the street. He's laughing here, and said, what a brilliant idea. It really is just brilliant. But guys, now they're coming back here, because I want to show them everything that changed here in Brookhaven. He said, I think nothing has changed because it still looks the same. Actually, a lot has changed. The whole map has changed. I don't understand why he said nothing has changed. I said here, I don't get it because guys, the game has totally changed. He said, actually it has changed, but you can still recognize the game. And what he said is true. This here is the current Brookhaven Street, and this here is the old Brookhaven Street. You can see that it really is very similar. He said, let's check specific places on the map that changed. That's true, but my other friend said, wait, let me handle this. Guys, I don't understand what he's doing, but he's running back here, and it seems like he's going to do something in the game. Actually, he placed some boxes here, 3 boxes in the middle of nowhere, which is pretty weird. And now he started putting suitcases. But
Liam, put it down.
I don't know what this means. He placed 3, and I actually managed to see all of them.
Liam, get it off!
He said, choose one section, because this will decide
Liam,
everything.
get the kitten off your back.
Here, TNT, money, and also money. I said here, the first box, because guys, I don't know what this means, but he's going to the box and just grabbed a piece of paper. Okay, I want to see what he's going to say. He said, let's check the mountains. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Now I understand how this game works. He placed 3 suitcases, and one of them decides here, each location I will visit here on the map. So I'm going to take my car, which is exactly this, and I'm going to take them here. Guys, all 3 are getting into my car. And the current Brookhaven Mountain, for those of you who don't know, has a lot of things you can do. First, I can go up here and do something very special, which is simply take the drone and fly around the map. Guys, my friends are also coming here, just to fly. But I don't know if this is something new in the game, or if this was in the old Brookhaven. But guys, my friends are coming back here, but one of them is going to my car. And I just got here too. But for those of you who don't know, in the old Brookhaven, this was very different. The mountain was very strange because there was part of the drone, but the mountain looked like a volcano. And also, this part with the drone hasn't changed at all. But if I come here to try to make this work, unfortunately, it doesn't work. But guys, you can notice back here that we have a giant volcano, which is really strange because in the current Brookhaven, it's exactly like this, very different, with several mountains. And if I go down here, I can get a house. He said, go down there to test it. And that's exactly what I want to do. But I'm stuck. Perfect. I'm going down here, and my friends fell here. But if I go back here, I can get a house, which is something you can't do in the old Brookhaven. Because here there was only this one thing, and if you deleted this whole block, I'd just fall into the map. But now I'm going back to check if my car is okay. Guys, my car is still working, but my friends are on the ground here. He said, aren't you going to help us? Look, I know you're fine. So guys, I'm going to pick them up and take them with me. But my friend got up and said, you're not a real friend. And it seems like he's mad because I didn't take him. But there's a difference. He's fine. I know he's fine. I said, if you're fine, why are you mad? Guys, this doesn't make sense. He said, I don't know why. Guys, he really is kind of strange. But I'm going to take my car and I'm coming here to see more things that changed in the old Brookhaven. So for that, I'm coming here in front. And I'm going to skip right here. And guys, I don't know if this building was in the old Brookhaven. But when I get here, you can notice that this building is new. In the old Brookhaven, there was nothing here. There were just 2 helicopters, which are totally broken because they don't have windows. And it seems like they don't work because if I come here to fly them, it simply doesn't work. But I can come up here in front, and we have the Brookhaven School here, which is also strange because right next to it, we have a giant bridge passing by the school, which is something that should never happen, especially because it's interfering with the soccer field since the bridge goes right through the court, which is really weird. But thankfully, that was removed, and now it's very different. There's no more bridge, and everything here is really different. He said, what if we put some things from the current game into the old Brookhaven? Well, that's really weird, but it's possible to do. But my friend left here, and I don't know what he's doing, but he's looking back here. He said, I'm going fishing. Okay, it seems like he got mad and is just leaving. Guys, this is strange because there are no fish in Brookhaven, so I don't know why he's going fishing. But he started fishing in the game, and guys, I doubt there's a fish in the lake. I said here, there aren't even fish in the lake. My friend said, it's true, he's crazy. But guys, now I'm coming here in front to see this part of the map, because for those of you who don't know, it's exactly like this now. But in the old Brookhaven, it was very different. Everything here was very strange because it was a giant mountain, while lot of interesting things
I don't know if you'll like
use the
this.
computer and also do a lot of cool things here. But that was removed. But it wasn't totally removed from Brookhaven. She said it's still somewhere in the game, right? Exactly. This building is still in Brookhaven. Now I'm going to the mall. Perfect. I got here. Now I'm going to have to go up here. And we have the same building from before. It's
But
very similar. It's almost the same. But there were some differences. Here we also have a completely empty room with nothing. Everything here was completely removed. But my friend said, hey, what about the old mall? How was it? I have some bad news for you. The mall didn't exist. For those of you who don't know, this mall is a very recent addition to the game. Because if I come to the old Brookhaven, you can see that there was no mall. In fact, there was only this really cool building, which was basically a restaurant and has several secrets inside. So now we have this new airport, but there wasn't an airport back then. He said, what was the airport like back then? It was very simple.
I don't know
In
what
the
that
front
was.
of Brookhaven, you can see
That
it
has
exactly
never
like that.
happened.
It was simply very small.
But
and
I
very
did get a
inside.
new tablet, so that might be
You can
something.
see there are a lot of interesting things. The airport really has a lot of cool
like a
things.
blue screen.
It's a very nice airport. And
But I
then
have
you
the
can
case
see
on
it.
it, so
But
it's
in the
not
very
right.
first version,
The
it
case is
simply
blocked.
didn't exist. He said, what? I didn't understand.
So I'm
Well,
going
basically,
to
this
block
airport
it.
here is new. Because if I go to the oldest version of Brookhaven, you can see that there simply wasn't an airport. And there was no plane. The plane didn't exist in the game. Actually, there was this horse stable here, which still exists in the game today. If I take my car and go back here behind, you can notice that at the back we have the same horse stable. Everything here is very similar, but it's actually not the same. Because here we have this house and also this building. But in the oldest version of Brookhaven, it was different. He said, was there a secret house? Exactly. There was a secret house in the game, which was simply removed. In the old version, you could notice that there was this house and also this other one. In the current game, we have this house, but the other house was completely removed. And here you can notice that there were several interesting things. This should have stayed in Brookhaven because it's really cool. And also, something I noticed is that this place where the buses pass had basically this number. But in the current Brookhaven, this was completely removed. He said, no, it wasn't. I doubt it. Look, actually, it was. I'm going back here, and my friend is going to have to go through this too. Because, guys, this was totally removed, and I'm going to prove to him that it's true. You can notice that there's simply nothing here. It's really a very strange bus stop. And back then it was better. There's even this weird block here that I don't know if it works. I said here, this block, you know what it is? Because it's really strange. I think maybe it's light. He said, hackers put that there. Actually, no. What he said doesn't make sense. But maybe this block really is light. Because in the old game, there wasn't this. It's really strange. But now the game is totally nice. And you can notice that here it's simply not light. Actually, it's a block that has no function at all, which is really weird. He said it's the most useless block of all. And that's true. But guys, I'm going to take my car because I want to see more things in the old version of Brookhaven that were removed. He said, wait, in the cars? Do they have differences? Well, actually, yes. I'm going to have to check here in front, exactly in this part, to check the cars. For those of you who don't know, there were cars that were removed from the game. Is this a joke? No, this really happened. I want to see all of this today. He got here too, but he just grabbed this giant car. I just don't understand why. I said, why did you grab this car? Guys, I don't understand why he did that. He just suddenly grabbed a giant car. He said, I don't need reasons to grab this car. And that actually makes sense. He took this car just because he wanted to. But for those of you who don't know, in the game, there were some cars on the right that were totally removed. This ambulance is the first of them. For those of you who don't know, it was totally different. But there's also another car that was removed, which is the fire truck. This car was very different. For those of you who don't know, in the current game, this is exactly how it is. But if I go to the first version of Brookhaven and get right here, you can notice that there was a totally different car. It was a very ugly car. This new car, on the other hand, is very beautiful. And it has several interesting
Oh, hi, my little
it
chunky.
looks like a player is coming here, but I don't
It
think
went onto my head
disappeared, and it's
and then went onto my back.
Guys, he wants us to stop doing secrets so he can get here and see the secret you know. Guys, he's running here, but it took way too long because he came on foot and didn't want to grab a car. But finally, he got here, and now he's holding the sign that says go. I said, what do you want? Because guys, he came running here, so it must be something important. He said, nothing. I just grabbed these signs randomly. That actually makes sense. Then he grabbed this other sign that says slow down. But for those of you who
No,
don't
my
know,
little
this
kid and
very ugly.
oh,
This is
okay.
the ugliest
No,
car of all.
no,
Because
no.
in the current game, it's just like this. But in the old game, it was like this. It was just really ugly. There were several bugs that happened with the car. And also the front of the car was very strange because it looked like a truck. It didn't look exactly like an ambulance. There was this part of the car too, which was very strange because the door was completely open. Whereas in the current game, if I come here, I can open this door like this, and players can come inside to be treated here at the hospital. Both of them actually got here, and then they closed the door to take him to the hospital. But this car used to be very ugly. It was just really weird. The weirdest
Hey, put the kitten
part of
down.
the car
You
because
can pet it
but I can also
on the
and
ground
you can see that it's very slow. But back here, we have a house that was totally removed, and I'm sure you
because it's my
but you don't know where
kitten.
this house is located in the game. This
You
is
get
the agency
two.
house, and you can notice that there are a lot of strange
Mine
things
does.
because it's a completely
What?
secret house with restricted areas inside.
I said,
There's also the
uh-huh.
FBI and several weird items here. And for those of you who don't know, this wasn't removed from Brookhaven. Actually, it wasn't completely removed because there's still an agency house here. He said, where? That was removed. Look, it wasn't at the same time because guys, actually, this building was totally removed and it was moved to another location. And I'm going to have to grab this car and I'm going to carry them here in Roblox. I'm going to have to get exactly to this mountain because for those of you who don't know, right here we have a secret spot. Because if I get to this part, it will open a secret door that gives access to this very strange place. And here we simply have a secret base that you've never seen before. But that's not all, because inside here there's also another secret passage exactly here. And my friend is coming inside. But it's really scary here because guys, you can't see anything. It's really a very scary place.
Give me a kitten.
Guys, I don't understand why my friend suddenly
Yes,
came
kitten.
here. He said, how was it here back then? Guys, back then it was just weird. If I come to the gas station, you can see that there's no more shops. And also if I come here, this simply won't open.
Oh.
Guys, because
Bye.
this
Ah.
is very recent. And if I look inside, you can notice that there's nothing. It's a completely empty space. But there's something very strange. This other mountain here in the game. Because right here, there's a secret in the game. So guys, I'm going back here. I don't understand why my friend has a horse. He just suddenly got a horse. I said, why the horse? Guys, this doesn't make sense. He said, because horses are cool. That actually makes sense. Guys, I'm going back here to grab it and get out of here. Guys, my friend is coming back here, but he almost got stuck. Actually, he got stuck here. This is the end for him. He disappeared here in the game. I don't know where he is. But my other friend came back here. And guys, you can see that he came back to the beginning. Basically, he was reset. And now he's coming here running. But guys, I'm going to grab my car, which is simply this Ferrari. Because this is the best car of all. This player came here too. But guys, I don't understand what he's doing. He's trying to come here with the horse. And every time he comes here, he just ends up flying. Guys, I'm coming up here to the mountain because there's a very interesting secret. And my friend is coming here too. But for you who don't know, right here, we have this secret passage, which gives access to this secret mountain. But for you who don't know, back then there was something very weird. This place is completely empty. But coming here in the first version, there was a very interesting skate park, which was completely removed. And it was really cool. But if I come to this part, you can notice there's this secret spot. But here there was a very weird building. It was simply a miniature version of the entire Brookhaven map. Everything here is tiny, so much that if I come inside, you can see that it's simply giant compared to the map. This is very weird. It's a secret I didn't know existed in the game back then. Everything here was really small. But this mountain doesn't have anything special. If I go around back, there's nothing, which is simply very strange. But now I'm going back here to see the next secret. I said, why didn't you come too? Guys, it seems like you didn't want to come this time. Because I'm tired. I need an ice cream immediately. Okay, I'll take him here to get an ice cream since he wants one so badly. But guys, there's one problem. That friend of mine who's on the horse will take a long time because his horse is freaking slow. I've ordered a ride to the ice cream shop so my friend can get his ice cream. He got the ice cream and now he's back on.
No, no.
My friend came back.
Why?
Why?
Cause-
It seems like he's going
cause
to sleep. He's going to prison, which really doesn't have any bad.
Cause I'm
Guys, I don't
giving them love.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm so nice
Now
though.
he locked himself in the sleep. Guys, this is